Hi guys, and welcome to another episode. Today's video is about the ZX Spectrum Vega, the little console to recreate the famous one and only Sinclair ZX Spectrum from the 80s, loaded with 1000 games. It's a light handheld console with all the major titles. Even the box brings back memories from the original box, the one ZX Spectrum 48K used to have, actually 16K as well. So again, you have to hook it up on your TV and start playing the famous games, the famous titles we all can remember from that era, from the 80s. But the difference is that now you have 1000 games without any tape recorders needed, or no cassettes, no tape loading errors and all that kind of stuff. That gave us a hard time back then. Now you can have 1000 games at your fingertips, and then this little games console can support an SD card, so you can load even more games, and then you can define your keys, you can do stuff, and keep playing. That's what it's made for. And let's open it up and see how it looks like. Of course, it doesn't have anything to do with a bigger, same shape though, ZX Spectrum, the original one that it used to have, if I remember this right, 40 keys. Now you can find hardly a dozen here, no, 13 with a reset. You can find this directional pad on the side, on the left side. We can see that the other keys on the right side are identical to those eraser kind of type from the ZX Spectrum era. One thing I don't like is that there is no connection to the composite onto the machine. It's hardwired inside, and the USB cable that gives the power as well. Now let's hook it up and see how it looks like. You can see the instructions in the beginning. It's kind of complicated if you ask me. You have to press M in order to see the status. So you can pause, you can exit the game. All you have to do is press M. Now as for the game selection, you can see here it's in alphabetic order, and then it's in two parts, adventure and arcade. So I'm into this. I rushed into Jetpack because it was my favorite game. It's thrilling to see those fonts again, and the sense of the buttons is great. I mean, the right side buttons, it feels like you are touching the good old little Spectrum again. I think this idea and this project has all the blessings from Sir Clive himself. But anyways, this miniature thing that you can hold it in your hand feels great. It gives you all the control that you need to play the game. It's light, and consumption must be, assuming, very, very low. At this point, my TV USB powers up the console, and it works just great. Doesn't need more than that. The signal is great because it's composite, so you can have AV3 in this case occupied with video and sound, and one USB at the back of your TV, and that's all you need. The thing with the cable is great because it's all cables, video, audio, and the USB is roughly 3 meters or something less than that, but it's very nice. you can kick back and yeah, have the gameplay of your life, quite away from the TV set. And sorry, I'm playing this jetpack and I'm stuck with this. I haven't played this game for years. I'm not gonna continue over this round 2. Don't worry about that. Just wanted to feel the excitement once again. But let's focus now on the case and the console itself. As you can see here, there is a gap for inserting the SD card, and underneath that there's a power on indicator, green light, and the whole thing, it's absolutely ZX Spectrum fonts and style and everything, and the whole case is absolutely ZX Spectrum, like a scale model or something, which is great. The feeling is great. Now the trick was to how to handle, probably for the designers, 1000 games, and well, in order. So what they did was, again, you can see here, pressing M, and then you can exit the game. You can see the defined keys and all that. So again, or restore a game, that's right. It was the way they put it together, like adventure games, alphabetic order, arcade games again, and you go by pressing left and right on the pad. That's a very easy and smart way to present all the games, and literally you need I don't know, probably a week to have some decent gameplay with 1000 games or more. The sense is great. Again, take your time, enjoy. Another good question is, why now? I have this console from 2015. I don't know, just I was just playing with that, so I said I never made a video for this console, which I like very much. Really puts me into this nostalgia thing. The so-called Night Lore 3D game of that era was another one of my favorites back then. So yeah, I just felt like making this video. Even now it's 2020 and whatever. So again, I think it's worth it. For those of you who played with the ZX Spectrum or grew up with the ZX Spectrum, this is an absolute must, I believe. Prepare your SD cards, burn the ROMs, and start playing, and you're gonna have some fun, I'm telling you. For this purpose, I use a 4 gigs only SD card. It's more than enough for my games. I have yeah, some special list of games from the past, and 4 gigs to me at least is okay. So I don't know, you can try more, and I really don't know if there's any limit. Could be 16, could be 32, I don't know. The ROMs are so small that you can place another 1000 games probably inside. Now, isn't technology great, or what? Just a flash memory can hold up to 1000 games to be loaded instantly without any tapes and waiting time and tape loading errors and everything. So that's the PCB from inside the machine. How technology evolves, it is something amazing. So thanks for watching, guys. Consider subscribing. I'll be catching you soon, I hope. I hope I can find the time to present another fix or review another machine or another console really soon. Again, thanks for watching, and have fun. Bye.